What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. Speaking of Italian representation, the New Orleans Saints getting a little bit stronger as they sign Ben DiNucci to the team. Of course, Derek Carr out for the foreseeable future. Not on IR, as we said yesterday, so maybe a potential return coming. We'll see. For now, I'm safe, but, you know, it's a lot of football left to be played. Taylor, I'm so thankful that at this time of the DiNucci signing, we have a resident Ben DiNucci expert as he started multiple games for your Dallas Cowboys. What can you tell us about DiNucci?
Super athletic dude. If you ever watched him at James Madison, really good there as well. They drafted him in the 7th round. Yeah, he started 2 games for the Cowboys. Now, you know, it was kind of up and down, but he was a 7th round rookie. You had to kind of throw him in there before he was ready. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. But, I mean, he's a guy that's got some talent. I liked him when I saw him in preseason and the few times I'd seen him in regular season.
You know what's crazy, Jake? Is Ben DiNucci actually better than Jake Haener and Spencer Rattler? Like, there's a real argument to be made, right? I mean, Rattler hasn't really done anything yet. He's a rookie. I mean, of course. And it's rookie trying to throw to the guys that he's trying to throw to. Haener, nothing impressive there. Like, to Taylor's, I mean, to DiNucci, how many wins does he have? What's his record?
I don't think he got a win with Dallas. I will check that.
Damn.
He only played like 2 games.
But, like, even if he is maybe, like, better, there's no way that he could come in. He's not this. I mean, this is just a depth play, correct?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, because you have investments in both the players that we're talking about. Spencer Rattler and Haener, both draft choices, a 4th and a 5th rounder. Haener 4th, Spencer Rattler 5th. And so, yeah, you don't just put DiNucci in the game. He's played 3 games in his career. So, you know, even Spencer Rattler now has more experience than DiNucci does. I think this is just a depth piece. This is, I hate to say it like it was just a body to end the regular season.
Yeah. Shout out to DiNucci, though. You know, those game checks are going to feel nice.
Heck yeah, they are. Now, he's only, you know.
Does he have the same agent as DeVito?
No,
I don't know.
What's his name?
Sean Stellato.
Sean Stellato.
The fact that you know Tommy DeVito's agent.
Well, remember, Stellato was hot for a news cycle. He had a meme cycle.
I know.
I think it was me and Musso were talking about this when DeVito became the starter like 2 weeks ago. So I was looking this up like 2 weeks ago because I couldn't remember his name.
I actually heard that Stellato is going to be representing Luigi in court as his defense attorney.
He's got a shot then.
That's going to be great. Brad, the Zadico guy says, or you could just skip talking about the Saints. No, guys, no, stop it, okay? The New Orleans Saints are taking on Jaden Daniels in the Dome on Sunday. That's cool. I mean, whatever. Okay, you're a little down on the team. I get it. I feel you, right? There's no hope. You're going to have Jake Haener and Spencer Rattler throwing to Austin Pettis and MVS and who knows. At least there's Kamara and Kendre Miller, I suppose, here. I get it, but I'm still. There is, if you are a true sicko, there is appreciation to be had. You know, we mentioned a lot on the LSU front that it felt like this defensive staff was squeezing blood from the stones. What Kubiak is doing with this offense right now, I can't act. That is true squeezing blood from the stones. What the Rizzler is doing with trying to rally this team and get them to lock in against other NFL teams, like, I think they're really doing some heavy lifting. And is it really hard to watch? Yes. What are they now, 3-1? Like, come on. That's impressive. I don't think they have too much of a chance Sunday against the Commies, but it's in the Dome. You never know. And even if you hate the Saints, you got to be excited to watch JD ball in person potentially, right? Or against your team. So I'm looking forward to Sunday, okay? You're not going to get me down on this New Orleans Saints team that is scrapping and fighting and trying to find a way. And for all the talk of draft pick, I understand that. Like last week, if you lose, you're actually probably in a pretty good spot to get a top 5 pick, especially with Carr getting injured. But for all that talk, What if you get a top 5 pick and they suck? And then you're married to that awful cycle where you have a rookie, you have a young quarterback that keeps sucking, and every week's hand wringing and conversation about do we move on? But do you want to go through what like the Bears went? There's plenty of teams that you can point to. So it's no guarantee of success if you lose your way into the top 5. How about this? How about you keep grinding and you go win and you go and beat the commies and you move to 4-1 despite having a true bad news Bears of an offense out there. How about that? Who dat, baby? The day after the 18th birthday of the Who Dat Nation, you think you're going to catch me wanting them to lose to the commies? No chance. Couldn't be me. Let's go, Jake Haener.
Jake Haener against Jaden Daniels. That's going to be that's the matchup.
Well, if Jake played in Jaden's system, what's to say he wouldn't have been a Heisman winner?
Everything. Because he played in Kalen DeBoer's system, who had a Heisman finalist as well.
Yeah.
Same year.
Yeah.
It is a weird spot to be in because you're too good to get a top draft pick, but you're too bad to make the playoffs. Like you're in that in-between graveyard that a lot of NFL teams live right now.
Good.
But it has looked much better as of late. You mentioned it, winning 3 of 4.
Let's go.
And actually, like against a chance against a Rams team that just went and beat the Bills.
Yeah, beat him badly too.
So here in the down the stretch, the few games you have two
not badly, but yeah,
2 difficult games in the Commanders and Packers. Then you have, I think, 2 winnable games. Even though the Bucs, look, the Bucs are 7-6. So let's not act like they've got 11 wins. So I mean, you have a real possibility of maybe finishing 7-9, and that is not something that you're ever going to make a flag or make a banner or make a plaque about. But 7-9, considering you lost 7 games in a row at one time.
Well, do you think 8-9 or 7-10? Now that we're in our new age
true.
17-game schedule, it still messes with my head. And we're about to go to 18.
I was meaning 8 wins.
Okay, so like 8-9. I mean, that'd be
I was losing records.
That would actually be crazy if you go 8-9 with a 7-game losing streak in the middle of the season. That'd be very impressive.
So, like, what's your goal if you're the New Orleans Saints?
I think it's just show pride and try to win every Sunday.
Let me see where.
And you're probably bad enough where it's not going to happen, but hey, who gives a damn? Go fight. Let's fight.
See where they would be right now. Like I said, you're probably not high enough to get a quarterback. Right now they would be picking 10, so that's kind of where they've lived. And ESPN.com, their latest mock draft, which it's mock draft season, is Williams, the edge rusher from Georgia. Saints, don't draft another edge rusher.
At least this guy would be like
There's somebody from Georgia,
not a project, like a
UTSA
Georgia player. I'm not super opposed
you
to that.
didn't take an edge rusher from Tarleton State or something. You took one
Tarleton,
from
thank you.
Sam Houston State. Any small school in Texas.
Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the 2 guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.